something interesting happened here, because all of you are aware of the shit going on right now with Lauren Matthias, hidden true crime. I mean, how could you not be? It's the viral distraction campaign in the true crime community right now. There's nothing more viral or distracting than that entire debacle right now. I mean, if you go take a survey of YouTube, you'll see that that's all every live stream is about every day for the past fucking, I don't know, has it been a month yet? Almost. It's been nonstop. Lauren, you know, da 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 da. And there's good points to discuss in all of that, but it's just been absolutely insane. Like I said, it's been a viral campaign right now, and it has the effect of distraction right now. It's distracting from Anthony Schatz. It's distracting from Jerry Holman and Keegan Kline, and it's distracting from third-party perpetrators. It's distracting from a lot. And all the hours people are spending covering it on both sides, pretty counterproductive. But there are, I guess there are some benefits to all the noise in that some truth is rising to the surface. And it appears that just like we all knew in our guts, there's more to Lauren than meets the eye, right? There is some type of collusion happening. It's just absolutely obvious. Now, the level of that collusion, I guess that's going to be forthcoming with all of this rising to the surface. But I guess what I'm saying is, so this morning, there was a live stream. And, you know, I was watching it and having my morning coffee, and I thought, hey, I'm going to join this chat because the live stream was Salty Sleuth having Joe Schmo on for a Q&A. And I thought, hey, you know, this is a good opportunity to ask Joe, since he was willing to go on the stream and answer tough questions. I thought I'll go in there and I can ask Joe a few questions myself. And maybe if I'm lucky enough, he might answer one of those questions. And so I did go in there to ask a question. So I went in there and I carried, you know, back and forth for a while. And eventually one of my questions was answered by Joe, which the question I pretty much asked was, Joe, do you think what Lauren did was right or wrong? And the answer he gave was that he thought it was wrong. Because clearly it is wrong. Clearly what Lauren has done is wrong. And that should be enough of it. You know, that's the simplest version. Okay, it's wrong what she's done. Now, like I said, because of the pressure and all the noise, there are additional facts rising to the surface, which are even more concerning than just her being right or wrong about bullying someone. But keep in mind, everyone we're dealing with are bullies, right? This is cyberbullying. This is what they do. It's harassment campaigns to run you off of the case. And I've repeatedly encouraged you all to reflect upon the past and all the creators who have been run off this case with that harassment. Some of that harassment you don't know anything about the creator because the creators never got on the live streams and actually talked about it. But you think of all the creators who've been run off of this case, and in particular, I'm talking about Delphi. All the ones run off of this case were run off of this case by harassment campaigns by the same group of people. And by the same group, I mean the Uniparty. Okay, the Troll Farm and the Mean Girls. And like I said, it's funny how as the Troll Farm stepped back, the Mean Girls stepped forward so that the harassment doesn't end. It just changed faces. But this is how they all do, because remember I said before, Delphi Docs is the Mean Girls, right? The Cranks are the Delphi Docs crew. We're dealing with one large group. Exactly what Kresha was speculating about at the end of that live stream that she got struck down for, or that got struck down. Exactly what Rotting Jules is speculating, exactly what Christina and Adrian are speculating, and exactly what I am positing. That we are dealing with one ginormous group whose sole purpose is to control the narrative around these child murders on the internet. Do we not get it yet? And it was very disheartening, honestly. Because Joe Schmo and Salty Sleuth intimated after I was booted that, yeah, no, they're not good with my existence. Okay, because obviously I do question the family. And the reason I question the family is because the majority of the public does honestly question the family in Delphi. Because the family has exhibited a lot of bizarre behavior over the years, a lot of contradictions, a lot of unproved allegations and timelines and all of this stuff. I've never attacked the family, but I've questioned the family because of the questionable things. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. And as I look back, as I said, that common thread through all of these individuals who've gang-stalked, who've engaged in these smear campaigns, who've tried to destroy me, run me off the internet, the common theme has been, you're not allowed to question the family. And that's odd, because no matter what else we talk about, you know, we can talk about Anthony Schatz, we can talk about the meth game, we can talk about child predators, we can talk about all sorts of things, but the one thread, the line you cannot cross with these groups, all of them, the one commonality that I've picked up on, at least, is questioning the family. After that event this morning, I started thinking like, this is ridiculous. It's never ending. It's never ending. And now I've told you, I've been writing a series of articles on my Substack that I have not published yet, trying to display to you all of this stuff and on a timeline so that all of you can see for yourselves with receipts what actually transpired in the order that it happened and what was said and what was not said and all of that. And it's just funny that this woman keeps provoking me over and over and over and over. And it's not just her. It's all of the cranks. It's all of the cranks. They provoke. Now, I've been doxxed by the cranks. I'm a true victim. I've been smeared, slandered, discredited, doxxed, bullied. There are receipts for all that. Where are your receipts? And as I mentioned, I really haven't talked much about this in the past month or two because I don't want to. But every time that I'm forced to, I keep bringing it back around to the fact that this does appear to be the most concerning thing in the Delphi community. And honestly, it looks like it's becoming that way with the Vallow and with other child murders. It really does. Because it seems like this same pattern keeps exhibiting itself over and over and over. I've speculated at times, is this a PR campaign? Are these social media influencers who have been hired to do this? Are these people who have made some kind of deal with the law enforcement to do this? Are these state actors who are doing this, who actually work for the three-letter agencies? Who are these people? They've all wiped their internet histories. When you go and looking into them, many of them are tied to high-level individuals in government and politics. They all have the same rails they run on, which is that these are the lines you are able to walk between, and you cannot step over those lines. And of course, I've always paid the price for stating the obvious. I get harassed using law enforcement. I get the harassment in person. I get the harassment on emails and telephone calls, all over Twitter, all over YouTube, nonstop. And most of it is lies. There's so many lies that have been told. And I look around like, you guys are just able to continuously spout lies and not ever have any backup for it, any factual basis. You just straight up lie just to discredit someone and turn people against them. And yes, that's how they operate. And see what they're trying to do right now, for all of you who are thick-skulled, you don't really get it yet. They're trying to seize the momentum of this current movement that is trying to expose Lauren for her bad behavior. And they're trying to seize that moment or ride that wave and make me another Lauren. The objective here with these cranks right now is to cast me or frame me as another Lauren, so that that entire, all that energy that people are directing towards all that smoke people have for Lauren right now, these cranks want all of those people to also direct it at me and frame me similarly to Lauren so that I get beat up like Lauren is getting beat up. But see, it's not going to happen because I got proof and you don't. And anyone stupid enough to believe you and ignore the evidence that I present are proving that they're also idiots or bad actors. And here's an example of what I'm talking about. Now, you know what this is, right? You guys know what this is? Raise your hand in the chat if you know who this is. This is Lauren, okay, and her associate snitching on Christina to try to use law enforcement against her. You remember that this exists. But notice what happened here on October 24th. Okay, you see how the date's at the top? I leave the date up there for a reason so that you got it on the receipt. So October 24th, the look on Prof and Christina and Adrian's faces after giving law enforcement their shitpost archive of all of our social media that they obsessively monitor, catalog, tone police, and attempt to control, shame, intimidate, et cetera, because they think it's going to send us to jail. So this is what I mean by trying to align us or frame us in the same light as Lauren hidden true crime. And let's take a look at some of the comments, because the comments, you see what, every time this is done, there is a swarming that happens in the comments, which you can't overlook. Okay? Don't ever overlook the comment sections, because that's where the effect of the smearing shows its ugly face. Way to make it about themselves and their hurt feelings. They are seriously obsessed. Okay, so seriously obsessed, really? So I've shown you 1,000 screenshots of the cranks gang stalking me for 10 months. But I'm the obsessed one. 1,000 screenshots versus one.